Hello and welcome to the beautiful city of Budapest. It's CEV Champions League match of the week. And tonight you join us at the LUKA Arena as Hungarian champions VASAS Budapest in their debut season at this level look to book their place in round 3 of Europe's premier club competition. Standing in their way, Montenegro's LUKA. They're the 10 times domestic champions. They've got a young squad full of exciting talent, but a 3-0 deficit to overturn is a big ask on away soil. It's round 2, leg 2, VASAS Budapest versus LUKA from Montenegro. And the players going through their final preparations. The teams met a week ago in Bar. Beautiful town on the coast of Montenegro. It was 3-0 to VASAS on that night. Took them only 63 minutes. 25-12, 25-17, 25-7. And they are very optimistic of reaching the 4th round. But complacency is not something that they can afford to concede to. Very special moment for both teams. This is the first time that VASAS have competed at this level, the second time for the Montenegrins. And to hear that special CEV Champions League anthem for the second time in a week. And it has been a very good week for the hosts. Not only did they win without dropping a set in their first ever Champions League game, they got their league campaign, the defence of their league title, off to a winning start, 3-2 away. Both of these teams, of course, they're domestic champions. The visitors, LUKA in the white jerseys with the navy shorts. The hosts, VASAS in the red jerseys, blue shorts and blue trim. One of the striking things about the visitors is how young they are. A lot of promise in that squad. They win week in, week out, very often without dropping a set at home, but it's important that they have nights like this to help them bring the level up. The referees this evening, Mary-Catherine Boulanger of Belgium, the first referee. She's refereed the European Small Countries competition, which is where Montenegro have had a lot of their international success. Agnieszka Miklik of Poland is the second referee, making the decisions on the floor. So LUKA once again travel with a very young squad. Ines Hodzic is just 14 years of age. Smolovic hasn't traveled, neither has Devic. They're missing from last week's team, but Mira Znatovic comes in. She'll wear number 14. 5 of the squad survived from their last Champions League adventure, including Daniela Barjaktovic, who's the veteran of the team at 23. Dijana Vukovic is in her 6th season with the team. She was the leading attacker 1 week ago, and they'll need more of that from her this evening. So they're starting 6. Petrovic wears number 1. Burzanovic 6. Vukoslavcevic 10. Vukovic 11. Karapic 13. Tvrdicic wearing number 9 will be the setter. And Cjenovic the libero. As for the home team, they see this as a massive opportunity to reach the pool stages in round 4, despite it being their first taste of CEV Champions League volleyball. Expecting changes to the starting 6 that won so comprehensively a week ago. Kata Turek topped the scoring charts with 16 points. I doubt she'll start. Vukovic got 9 aces that day as well. Kjellstrup and Dijana also chipped in with 20 points between them. Sanja Kalishanin led at the net with 5 kill blocks. So let's see how they line up. Kjellstrup, the day she's going to start wearing number 5, as is Kostilansko wearing number 6. Sophie Gimesh, number 8. Dijana, 11 spikes for her last week. She'll look to cause trouble today wearing number 12. Kalichanin, 6 winning spikes and 5 kill blocks. She'll cause problems for LUKA Bar. And the captain, Anna Chiemi, the Brazilian. Very experienced on both the Hungarian title and the Brazilian title. There's Dalma Juha, the libero, top receiver last week. And Jakub Gluszak, the Pole. Unlike a lot of the players, he does have Champions League experience with Chemik Police. And so the scene is set. There's his opposite number. Vladimir Milicic, he was the coach last time LUKA Bar were in the Champions League. He's coached the national team as well. Him and Blazgro Dobkovic are building quite a reputation as a coaching pair, the master and the apprentice. But here's the skipper, Anna Chiemi, the Brazilian, to get us underway. Well received in a first set there for Tvrzovic. Reverse set, first point, nicely done. Kjellstrup opens her account. That was a little bit too easy. It's Chiemi here, in with the set, down the line. 1-0 to the hosts. First swing then off the block. Bit of confusion there. Vukovic hesitated. Chiemi continues. Vukovic again, chance to make right, clears the net this time. Block, drops wide, and Burzanovic opens the account for LUKA Bar. Important they got off the mark there. Smart play from Burzanovic. 18 years of age in her second season with the club. With the reception, Kjellstrup with the swing wins the point. VASAS 3, Bar 0. Oh, sorry, not Bar 1. Can't do them out of that point. Interestingly, we saw the 2 members of the crowd there who weren't getting involved with the chants, but everyone else is. They've got the band. Oh, big power from Petrovic. But at the back of the arena, they've got the band, they've got the horns, they've got the drums. Ludovica Arena, 3-2. Petrovic with the set this time. Vukovic with the swing. The net touch, and that levels things up. Not my mistake. Thought it would come off the antenna, but I misread the second referee there. It is 4-2 to the home team. Strong block at the net. Kjellstrup was up there. Here's Vukovic. Got a touch, so Chiemi had to step in. Oh, the pass into space from Burzanovic, but no one was there to receive it. Tvrzovic was out of position, and it's 5-2. Kalichanin goes back to serve. Her first serve of the match, a 3-point advantage. Better pass this time. And off the block, Petrovic likes it on that left-hand side. Vukovic. Oh, good serve, ace serve. And the veteran silences the crowd. Sixth season, top scorer last week. 5-4. Really hoping for more of those, please. Into the net. And that undoes the hard work. Struck to serve then. Made an international debut back in 2012. Swings that one hard, nearly ended up under the net. So exchange service errors. To get back to 1 point. Dusanka Petrovic. Dekaj puts that one into space after the reception. That's another go at it to Kite. Finds the angle. Kept up well by Čenovic. And off the block from Dijana. Had 3 goes at it in that set. Čenovic, the libero, passing well, but they're not getting the setting right at the moment, LUKA. Good swing this time. They thought that had dropped, but no such luck. Straight down the pipe from Vukovic. Alas, too much on it. 8-5. Burzanovic with the set. Good angle this time from Burzanovic. Tall outside hitter, 193 centimeters. 6'3" in old money. So there's the service from Vukovic, but off the block from Gimes. Instead, she's just hit it wide. We talked about complacency at the start of this one. She's got the angle wrong. Another good service reception. And a powerful swing. Kostelanska. Gimes goes back to serve. Hungarian international. First season with the club. Former Kansas State University student. Gets that first service in. Vukovic tries the angle again. Čenovic with the set. Goes back on the first ball. It's unorthodox, but it's still alive. Rally of the match so far. Off the fingertips of LUKA. And VASAS up to double figures. So Gimes served 31 aces in her final year at Kansas State. Service specialist, and they'll be looking for a hot streak this time round. Blocking like that helps. Advantage VASAS. Čenovic across the net. Drops long though. Kostelanska. Too hot. 10-8. LUKA refusing to go away to Burzanovic. 1 ace last week. Straight on the libero. Good serve. Back to the set, all the way across. Good angle, but well kept up by Kostelanska, who's up, swings. Burzanovic. Great libero work from her. Chiemi. Reverse set block, just drops wide. Unlucky Burzanovic. Getting good hands on those one-on-ones. Not good enough, though. (11-8). Here's Chiemi. Burzanovic. Well, much better blocking this time from Bar. Kielstrup to Vurzanovic. So Burzanovic has to step in. Oh, big block. Big block. Kalishanin and Kostelanska went up. VASAS 12, Bar 8. And that's the first time out. Karapic nearly wore that one on the nose.
Nemoj ovu loptu jako teška bila, preuzeš kratko, imaš Milenu u četvorcu. Nije loše u početku seta kad si primao u dva lamo sa Dijana, a Milena ti igra u četvorcu. Nebitno je. Znači, slušajte, još mora, čvrst je blok, sad je bilo dobar blok, sad je bio dobar blok. Čvrst je mora.
So out of the first timeout then, the captain Chiemi continues to serve. VASAS 12, LUKA Bar 8. Drops that one in short, easy at the net there. Kalashinin right in the middle. She was the top blocker last week. Can't give her opportunities like that. Slight overpass, that's 2 from 2. Kostelanska straight out of the timeout. 2 points for the hosts. Burzanovic comes in for Karapic. Burzanovic not part of the squad last week. Incredibly difficult for Vurzanovic. And the passes come in hot like that. Better this time, and a better set too. There's the swing. Well kept up by Kostelanska. But the net touch, that replacement is reversed. So Burzanovic comes back up, Karapic back on. There we see it. Just guilty, those fingers touching the net tape. So a net touch called, and the point goes red, 15-8. To Vurzanovic, hangs that one high. Another good angle by Burzanovic, but not killer angles to Vurzanovic. Well kept up there by Dekai. Good work at the back court. Vukovic. No mistake this time. Kostelanska smokes that one on the diagonal. Lovely set from Chiemi, gave her space. And this is a 4-point service run now since the timeout. To Vurzanovic. Putting Vukovic to a lot of work in this first set. And they're going to her again. Oh, well kept up by the setter. Chiemi. Short set. Kalishanin finishes it. That's 5 points in a row now since the timeout. And that is the second timeout called by LUKA Bar.
Bolje servis da bi mogli nešto s tempa da uradimo. Mi sad prangijamo to, udaramo mi, ali one se brane. Nije im problem da se odbrane. I posle odmah realizuju kontru. Znači morate se potruditi malo taj prijem da bude bolji. Nije prejako, vjerujem. Pusti se, probaj da ga ostavi, da barem malo ostanu na temu. Hajde, da igramo loše.
Remember, this is the start of a very exciting Champions League season in both the men's and the women's competitions. I'd love you to get involved on social media. The hashtag is CLVolleyW. Let us know what you think of this and what you're looking forward to throughout the season as Anna Chiemi continues to serve. And it's another good one, straight on Burzanovic. The ball girls taking evasive action. As the coaches turn to experience, Petrovic comes out, Durakovic comes in. Just 20 years of age, but she was in the squad last time they were in the Champions League. Celia Durakovic, 18-8. Anna Chiemi. Again, they go on Burzanovic. The set not quite right, so Stolanska can step in. Kjellstrup can swing and win the point. Head starting to drop now for LUKA Bar. It's important they don't, but it's difficult. So Chiemi, this is a particularly hot service run to Vukovic. Short set this time. Oh, it's been kept up. Chiemi somehow keeps that one off the floor, but no mistake this time from Vukovic. She stops the rot. What a play, though, from the Brazilian. Just prolong the inevitable. The gap still 10 points, but very, very important for LUKA Bar to make plays like that. Burzanovic puts that on Juha. Oh, sliced return. Something off a tennis court. Chiemi, short set. That's what Kalichanin likes. Times that beautifully. And now they're just 5 points away. Maria Kostelanska, 26 years of age. And that one's too hot for Burzanovic, who has just been targeted and targeted and targeted off the set, off the service, should I say. And again. 22-9. Milena Burzanovic. High expectations for her in Montenegro. She was playing for the under-18 side and the senior side simultaneously. And they don't go for her with that service. Juha with the set this time. Straight on to Vukovic. So it's returned underarm by the libero, but Cenovic can't keep it in. And it's VASAS 23, Bar 9. Kostelanska then. Better pass this time. What can they do with it? Just into the block. So Chiemi. Oh, hot block, big block, and again Kalichanin's involved. Dijana was next to her. But Kalishanin, the top blocker last week, brings up set point with another giant. Kostelanska serves for a 1-0 lead. Doesn't get it this time. Bit of aggression taken out on that one by Petrovic. Some moments of promise here for the visitors. I think more in terms of building for the future as opposed to what's going to happen this evening. First ball return this time then. To Vurzanovic, another block! Kalishanin does it again and wins the set for VASAS. And they take one step closer to the next round. Fingertip stuff. Vukovic with the tip. No way round the big middle. The first set goes to form, 25 points to 10. So yes, remember to get involved on social media. Follow all of the action in the men's and the women's competition at CE Volleyball CL. If you don't already follow, then head over there right now. At the start of the third set, there will be a player of the match vote. A poll where you can decide who is this evening's CEV Champions League player of the match. And the hashtag for all your social media interaction is CL Volley W for this women's competition. In fact, you can see it on the boards either side. Hashtag CL Volley W, and all of the action is on CEV Euro Volley TV. So welcome to you wherever you are watching around the world. In fact, why don't you jump on social media right now and tell us where you are watching from. Of course, this is round 2. There's another knockout round in round 3 before we go into the pool stage at round 4. That'll start on the 19th of November. It'll fly by, just you wait. And that'll go all the way through until about halfway through February as we build towards the super finals in May. 6 months away, but boy oh boy is there some top quality volleyball to be played and watched before then. So a penny for the thoughts of the Montenegrin champions. And what about that team? VASAS Obuda. Their first ever experience of Champions League volleyball. They're expecting the third round tie, should they be there, to be a little bit more difficult, but speaking to them, the players, the management and the fans before this match, they would love to book their place in round 4 and pit their wits against the very best of European volleyball. 5 of the squad have been with VASAS since they first took up the game, including 2 on the court right now. Dalma Juha, the libero, and Bernadette Dijana wearing number 12. Both been here since the very start. What a season it would be for them. Great crowd here as well at the Ludovica Arena. Budapest was a host city for the CEV European Championships this summer, and this venue has hosted the International Euro League games as well, and the European City Volleyball Championships. It suits this level, like it very much. But to Vurzanovic, the setter, gets us underway. The service goes wide. Maria Kostelanska to serve from the other end then. Hits that one flat over the net. To Burzanovic, of course it's to Burzanovic. It has been so often in this match so far. Off the block. From Dijana. Too hot for Janovic. Her and Burzanovic have fielded the majority of the serves. 3-0, what a start. Here's Burzanovic this time for Vukovic. CEV. Kielstrup on the angle. Go to Kielstrup again. Down the line this time. Straight through the block. Ruthless from the Dane. Straight through the block of Vukovic. And an early timeout called by LUKA. They trail 4-0.
Nije sporna servis greška, uopšte nije. Sporno je tehnički loš udarima, ovako nešto pa. To je djevojke sporno. Znači koristimo ovo za dobar trening. Da jak servis da primim servis, da napadnem jako tehnički ispravno odigram, da ispoštujem rezonu bekaški, pa neka oni skupljaju poene. Oni su favoritni.
Vladimir Milicic attempts to get something out of his troops. Kostylanska continues. Cenovic with the reception this time, and they get their first point. It's off the block. Burzanovic looked like she'd swung herself into a cul-de-sac. But wins the point. And goes back to serve, swings that right hand straight at Juha. Lovely pass into CEV, and it's picture perfect. Kielstrup adds the gloss. And that's the difference. It's a simple game when you get it right. Pass, set, swing, 5-1. Kalichanin to serve. Finds Petrovic. Vukovic off the block. One for first referee Boulanger to keep her eye on. Yeah, good power generated. Karapic. CEV. Oh, tip into space. Beautiful from Dijana. Intelligent play. Had two blockers over there, but no one in the gap behind. 6-2. Here's Kielstrup. Just long. Couldn't get the dip she wanted. Dijana Vukovic. Into the net. Just trying to take something off that, drop it into that space in front of Dalma Juha. Here's Dijana. In her second stint at VASAS. Started her career there. CEV. Oh, that's unlucky. Vukovic got a hand on that, but Cenovic couldn't keep it alive. So yes, Dijana, 4 seasons with 4 different clubs in Italy. They're back here in Budapest. That one straight into the net. VASAS raising the hands as if to say, we didn't touch that. The crowd think it was a block, but I think that's hit the net tape. Either way, the point has gone to the home team. 9-3 here at the Ludovico Arena. And Dijana continues to serve. Overpass, not finished off though. But now the free ball. CEV round the corner. To Vurzanovic. Attempt to the backcourt pipe. Nice from Cenovic to keep it alive. Oh, but the block on the way down from Kostylanska. Just on the way down, sometimes you just get that hang time. It's a good service run from Dijana, even better now. 11-3. And that man running out of things to say. But he's going to give it a good go. Calls the second time out of the set. VASAS 11, LUKA Bar 3.
Udarate bez veze laga. Pa udarite jako servis, promašite servis, nije strašno. Skidani pod, udari bre jako, digni se, udarite jako. Udigrajte i sve snage, neka prave poene. Hajde.
Swing, backcourt pipe this time, Burzanovic. Wins the point, straight from the timeout. That's what the coaches want. Much better. And a good service too, a really good service. Juha, who's been impeccable with her passing. He shanked that one nearly into the crowd. Back-to-back points for Bar. Petrovic to Juha. Better pass this time. Chiemi to Verdicic. Chiemi again. Cenovic into Burzanovic, who sets this time, so Petrovic returns the free ball. Chiemi round the corner and down the line. Gimes. Sofia Gimes just peels around. Gets outside the block. Makes it 12-5. And with that, she goes back to serve as well. Another right-hander. Flat serve to Burzanovic. Vukovic and Cenovic returns it overhead. Got down the same side again. LUKA Bar just about hanging on. Another first ball return. And Chiemi has to take it over second time now. What can LUKA Bar do with this? Well, it's like ping pong, but eventually Kostylanska wipes it off the block. Scramble defense from both teams in that rally. Gimes continues, 13-5. Cenovic just gets the footwork wrong. Part of that team that finished 8th in the Euro League. Arguably the highlights of Montenegro's international volleyball so far. Burzanovic towards the net, so another swing from deep, but mistimed there from Kielstrup. Service goes long. Vukovic thought she'd picked up an ace. As Rebecca Blicher comes on for the captain, Anna Chiemi. She's crossed the city to play for VASAS. This is her first season. 23 years of age. Also a setter. Coming on here as a service specialist, though. And off the block. Straight in the action. And that gets blocked just wide. So she's come on to serve, but I wonder how much volleyball they'll give her here, because Kata Turuk has been rested thus far. But Anna Chiemi, she stayed on the bench. As Blicher serves into the net. She's 1 for 1, but she's staying put for now. So VASAS taking this opportunity to give some of the squad court time as to Burzanovic. The opposite number sets for LUKA bar. Into space though from Kielstrup. LUKA bar not getting the block up. Underarm set there from Blicher. Good passing, giving her plenty of time. There's Dekai. Here's Vukovic. Oh, a complete miss hit, but she's got away with it. Vukovic frustrated there, even with the high and low fives, but she swung the fingertips at that. And it's gone and dropped in. Well, I'd be claiming that one as expertise as Burzanovic serves. 17-8. Again, it's scramble stuff from LUKA bar. Burzanovic with the set. Vukovic with the angle. That was a much cleaner hit. Stings the fingertips of Kielstrup on the way through. And that one wide from Dekai. So bar up to double figures. Where they ended set number 1. Nifty moves there from the coach as well. Still got the footwork, old boy. Blicher. Blocked but not killed, so another go at it here for Kielstrup. Killed this time though. Great reaction from Petrovic as well. It's been a long time coming, and this time it's VASAS who call for the timeout. Bit of a resurgence here from LUKA bar, but they still trail in the second set by 17 points to 11. But interesting hearing Gruzak talking about the reception, because that's what has been so good for them in this tie so far. See a great bit of coach's body language there. Help us on the sidelines sometimes. But they need to get back to that. To get Dalma Juha getting that ball into the net there in that Libero's jersey. So here comes the service, Burzanovic. Coach talks about great reception. They start with an overpass, but here's a second chance, and it's finished by Dekai. 18-11. But as they go through this CEV Champions League, they won't get second chances like that. The accuracy of the top teams is phenomenal. It's Kalicin in with the serve this time. Vukovic off the block, straight into the hands of Gimesh. 18-12. Much better set by Montenegro's #1 side this time. Karapic. Rescued with the one-handed set by Blicher. Oh, and they win the point. Kielstrup gets it, but what about that pass from Juha? Great angle, Great angle from the swing. But what can you do when you've got a libero diving around with that kind of quality? So here's Kielstrup. 9 winning spikes last week, but she can afford to stop serving like that. She's going to spend some time on the bench. Lila Villam's going to come on. Her sister used to play for VASAS, in fact. She's another product of the youth system who went to Pastures Due, but now finds herself back here. As Gimesh peels around that corner again. She's had great success in this match. 3 or 4 times, every time she's gone around there. It's just been an intelligent play, not too much power, just precision. 20 points to 13. Oh, lovely from Burzanovic. Heavy, heavy hands from the back court. So Petrovic to serve. Floats it in this time. Kostylanska again. Sends Gimesh back to serve. 21-14. Burzanovic. It's been a real mixed bag for her with the service reception this evening. Oh, another change. Kalicinin comes off to be replaced by Melanie Ambrosio. 19-year-old middle, joined as a 17-year-old in the 17-18 season. I think here in Youth International as well, so big future for her and the opportunity to play Champions League volleyball tonight. Another night for the young middle. And she's going to get called straight into action here because that service has gone long from Gimesh. So 22-15. And with that, Gimesh comes off as well. So Blicher with the set. Oh, massive block. Karapic claims it. So big changes here then. Lila Villam now on. Number 13. As is Rika Blicher. Kostylanska with the reception this time. Oh, another block. That's 2 in a row. Burzanovic this time. And the second timeout is called. 22 points to 17. Much more spirited from LUKA Bar.
Only this. Be ready that the ball can touch the net because she's serving really tense. So you have to be ready. Done? Only this. High ball. If you have to set the high ball, every time to Zelo. And Zelo use that sentence. Done? Okay.
22-17. Vukovic serving for LUKA Bar. Tekai, not the cleanest of passes. Oh, a lovely angle though from Villam. Oh wow, that's a great shot. Not on the court long. That's her first addition to the scoreboard. Let's have another look at this. Rolls that into space. Nothing Vukovic could do. 23-17. Blicher, the replacement setter to serve. Serves it on Burzanovic. He's going to have a swing, but there's no way through. Ambrosio with her first block of the night. All smiles for the young middle. Set point, 24-17. LUKA serves for it. Not this time. Karapic keeps LUKA bar alive. No matter what happens here, this has been a much more positive set for them. Reached a higher total than they did at home last week. 25-17 was the closest margin. Oh, now the confusion in the home ranks. Dijana shrugs her shoulders, and it's still set point, but that's a couple saved. To Burzanovic. LUKA. And they do win the set this time. Lila Villam wins it. Off the block. Not as clean or as pretty as set one, but that doesn't really matter. 25 points to 19. We can now say that VASAS Obuda are making their way to the next round of the Champions League. At the first time of asking, they lead by 2-0, 25-10, 25-19 here at the Ludovica Arena. So elsewhere in the Champions League, we've got Brusco, the Bosnian champions, against Tirana, the Albanian champions. They play tomorrow, and the winner of that will play the winner of this. Tirana taking the first leg, and that'll be a great game. I think all three will be looking at the draw and thinking we could be in the fourth round. Of course, if you end up in the fourth round, you guarantee yourself at least 6 more games. Pools of 4, play each team home and away. And then the top sides go through to the knockouts that'll happen in 2020. The third round will be played before the 31st of October. In fact, I know we're in the Czech Republic for the match of the week next week. Slightly earlier GMT, 4:10 start time. Make sure you join us for that. And also head over to @CE Volleyball CL on Twitter, because they'll be putting the poll up for the player of the match soon. So get your vote in. Do stick with them on social media, because there'll be some live interviews and post-match reaction from the winning coach and the player of the match as well. There is the first referee, Marie-Catherine Boulanger of Belgium. We'll wait her to get this third set underway. VASAS Obuda, Budapest, 2-0 up after winning 3-0 last week. And they are going to the next round of the CEV Champions League. How far can they go? And this has been a real learning curve for LUKA Bar as well. So many young players, 9 in the squad. Not in the squad that have travelled this evening, but in their league squad, 9 of them still in their teenage years. One is 14, one is 15. And if they can keep that core of players together, then surely they will progress in this competition in the years to come. But now it's time for set 3. VASAS looking for a clean sweep. And they've kept the captain on the bench for set number 3 as well. Rika Blicher. Kata Turuk, last week's top scorer. She is going to have a hit out in set number 3. Big match in the league on Friday, so keeping her off her feet will have certainly pleased the coach, if not the player, because they love to be out there on the court. Blicher. Ambrosio. First point of the third set. Nice short swing from her. 1 meter 88. 19 years of age, so maybe a centimetre or two of growing still to do. Very promising young talent. Petrovic with the pass. Second ball, very nice to Burzanovic. First time she's attempted that, she levels things at 1 apiece. Just whips the left hand through. Great technique. It's the kind of thing you can't get away with all the time, but steal the odd point. LUKA. Slightly wild with the set there. Burzanovic. All the way across to Burzanovic. First touch of the match then for Turok. Not a kill this time. There she is at the back of the court as well. Lovely pass into LUKA, and from backcourt, Burzanovic can't keep it alive. And that's a first point for Kata Turok. Kostylanska to serve. Set all the way across the net and spanked through by Vukovic. God, when she gets going, she really does look like a player. Generates a lot of power, uses good angles. 2-2. Ace service. Burzanovic finds the floor, and that is the first time in the match that LUKA Bar have led. Beats Turok, and it's LUKA Bar 3, VASAS 2. Burzanovic can't keep that one alive though, and the lead didn't last long. 3-3. So Ambrosio goes back to serve. Finds Petrovic. Swings off the block. And the net touch there from VASAS means that LUKA Bar win the point. And when they do win the point, keep your eye on Dusanka Petrovic, #1. The reactions are fantastic, and when you're under the pump like they are here, you need players like that. Very important to this team. LUKA Bar lead once again. To Burzanovic. So there's LUKA setting from deep to Turok. Petrovic gets back into position, and from backcourt it's Burzanovic, but no way through. So accurate though from Turok. Just comes on and shows her class, arriving late. Swings outside to in and finds the floor. 4-all. Lila Vilam. Petrovic. Oh, Kostylanska. I do apologise, it was Gimesh there. Put that one into the net, and I think that look from the referee says it all. She's put that into the net, then she's covered her face in embarrassment. The club DJ has played a bit of laughing music, and she's given him the eye, but... oh, she makes up for it, though. Gimesh, monster block in the middle. And from the ridiculous to the sublime. Lila Vilam, 6-4. Dip on that serve, and it goes over on the second ball and returned on the first. Oh, a real breakdown there between Vukovic and Petrovic. Oh, now the DJ is having fun. And Petrovic, not very happy with her teammate there. You mentioned the emotions, the positive emotions, but they can sometimes go over the other way too.
Ili odigra ili kako treba ili je pusti.
Milena continues to serve. 7-4 in the third set. Dumps that one into the net. 7-5. Sends Vukovic back. She has been one of the shining lights for LUKA this evening. Better block as well. Sends Juha careering in. Again, Turok on that left-hand side. That out to in, straight back on that angle. It's not a natural direction to hit. But she does it with aplomb. 8-5. Petrovic, Cenovic, and Vukovic. No venom in it though. So VASAS can return the ball. Second go at it here then for Vukovic. Wins the point this time. Eight, 6. Petrovic with the service. Better this time from Juha, but it is an overpass, but returns nonetheless. Turok, just a different class. You can see why they wanted to rest her. Gimesh to serve. To Burzanovic. Burzanovic wins the point. Off not just one block, but 2. And again, LUKA just hanging on the coattails here. You feel as though VASAS could put the hammer down at any time. Well, the LUKA coach is appealing with the referee for an ace service there. Must say, to my eyes, it looked like it just dropped long. 10-7. Oh, monster! Burzanovic off the Karapic set, and that is huge. Huge from Burzanovic. Smack. 10-8 to Vukovic. 17-year-old setter. A lot of responsibility on young shoulders. Juha. Nicely done from Ambrosio. Again, that short set just suits the young middle. Sends Kostylanska back. She serves at 11-8 and comes up with the ace. Maria Kostylanska. 12-8. Cenovic. Here's Vukovic. Throws the kitchen sink at it and gets the point. Ambrosio frustrated she didn't get the block. That's a heavy ball. Burzanovic with the serve. Well, that one only just missing the rafters. Turok again. Kostylanska, Juha, Turok. Just wipes off the block. Vukovic and Karapic there. So Ambrosio serves. Petrovic with the return. Here's Vukovic. And now Turok just tips it into space. Fabulous variety from the VASAS number 7. Burzanovic coming into the game for Karapic. Second time that replacement's been made. So Ambrosio continues to serve. Sticking with that float service as well on Petrovic. Vukovic. So Blicha to Turok. Once again, wins the point. Burzanovic can only tip it round the post. (15-9). Melanie Ambrosio. Nice service run from her. 10 points required for a clean sweep. Second referee Miklik just checking the rotation with the officials down on the board. And checking the score as well. It's all going off here. So VASAS playing their home matches at the Ludovica Arena. However, they will have to move if they get through to the group stages, because this one won't accommodate enough people. For those that have joined this evening, really have made a cracking noise. Great to see the drums, the trumpets, and of course the flags hanging. We're back underway, and Petrovic receives. Vukovic swings. Can't make it stick this time. But I think it's a great opportunity for all of these clubs, as well as LUKA Bar, call for the timeout. As they play in their domestic leagues, they top their domestic leagues, and particularly these two dominate their domestic leagues as well. To pitch yourself against the best teams in Europe, you go to any of the sides in Istanbul or Conegliano in Italy. Learn so much, experience the atmosphere. It's a really fantastic competition, and we look forward to you joining us throughout it. We'll be bringing you live matches in the men's and women's every week. They'll rotate between Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, so no excuses for not getting involved. Remember to join us on social media at CE Volleyball. Do apologise, CE Volleyball CL for the Champions League specific account, as we're back underway. Petrovic to tip that one into space, no such luck, and Ambrosio turns it into mid-court. Vukovic gets blocked. Gimish. Made a few blocks this evening where it's just been about the timing of the jump as opposed to the power, and this is one of them. There it goes, fingertip stuff. But head over to CEV EU to find out what else is going on, because before you know it, it'll be the snow volleyball season, and if you've not experienced snow volleyball before, you are in for a treat. Brilliant sport and a great addition to the CEV calendar. Ambrosio continues to Vukovic with the set to mid-court, smoked by Burzanovic. Goodness me. Rocket of a right hand. (17-10). Vukovic, free ball, slight overpass, but can't take advantage. Turok unsuccessful this time. Petrovic blocked at the net, it's off her head and they can't keep it up. Another block from VASAS, who We've made a change at libero. Turka Mihai, wearing number 17, has come in for Juha. Turned 18 on Monday. Nice way to celebrate. Oh, another stinging hot swing from Burzanovic. They're throwing caution to the wind. And when they play like this, it is great to watch. 18-11. Turuk hits that angle again. Straight on Cenovic. He gives the crowd some setting practice. So Turuk on court here in her 4th season with VASAS. 19-11 to Vukovic. Not quite right with that set. Nice little reverse though from Blika. Takes VASAS up to 20. Fabulous hands all round. Gimes again peels around that corner. 20 points to 11. Vukovic at the net. So it's up to Burzanovic to return. Big swing from Hayos, who's just come on, wearing number 1. Second go at it. This is her first time on court. And in fact, her first season after joining from UTE Budapest. Former beach player, played 1 tournament on the FIVB World Tour. Oh, now a handling error. 2 touches on the set. Take another look at this. Yeah, not quite right. Well spotted by referee Boulanger. 20 points to 13 then. As Petrovic serves into Hayos. Round the corner and a monster. Oh, Burzanovic, another one for the highlights reel. Silences the crowd as well. I'm very impressed with Milena Burzanovic this evening. She's not had the easiest of time with her service reception. And the way she's blocked and hit, been fantastic. Unlucky this time though, and it's 21-14. Sofia Gimes represented Hungary at the European Championships. Just clears the net tape, so to Vukovic. One for Vukovic to swing at, but that's a bit wild. And now VASAS closing in on another clean sweep. It was 3-0 in Montenegro. It's going to be 3-0 here in Budapest as well. So Cenovic, Petrovic with the return. Blika. Short set, Ambrosio finishes. And it's 23-14. Can Gimes see them home from the service line? Ace service. Oh, it's too easy, and that sets up match point. So their first match point in their first season of CEV Champions League to make their way to round 3. Gimes serves to Cenovic. It's an overpass and it's match point saved. Vukovic wins the battle at the net. 24-15. Now Vukovic to keep LUKA Bar in the Champions League. Match point. A service. 2 match points saved. Well, well, well. 2 aces in 3 points. Still match point, though. 24-16. Vukovic to keep them in the competition. Higher. The ball drops. Ambrosio wins it for VASAS. And they are in round 3. Their Champions League adventure continues. How far can they go? They will certainly face stiffer tests than this, but 2 impressive victories against a team that is used to winning will stand them in good stead moving forward. VASAS Abuda have defeated LUKA 25-10, 25-19, 25-16. Jakub Gruziak has had a chance to have a look at some of his squad players as well. And the Ludovica Arena sees a home victory and a historic night for the home team. Thank you for your company this evening. We look forward to it throughout the rest of the CEV Champions League season. And there it is, the score after 3 sets. VASAS Abuda have defeated LUKA 25-10, 25-19, 25-16. But where will they be headed in the next round? Will it be Bosnia and Herzegovina? Will it be Albania? It's Brzko versus Tirana, and they will know who they will be playing in the next round. Tirana took the first leg. So head over to @CE Volleyball CL to follow all of the action. But it is congratulations to VASAS Abuda. The Hungarian champions getting the congratulations from the coach, who I'm sure will keep their feet firmly on the ground. We'll be hearing from him after the match, as well as the player of the match. Looks of composure there in the huddle from VASAS. As I said previously, they will know that sterner tests, both domestically and in the European competition, await them. But tonight is all about celebration. The spectators have stuck around to congratulate them. And I think the coach will be particularly happy with the performances off the bench. Rika Pleka, who came in for Anna Chiemi, she set very well. It was 2 sets of rest for Kata Turu, but when she came off the bench, she was very accurate in set number 3. Also, Dorka Mihai had a few points at libero as well. Dalma Juha, she's one of the best in the league. She was the best last week in terms of service reception. But it's important to have strength in depth, and that's what it seems the Hungarian champions have. Congratulations to them. 2 matches, 0 sets dropped, 6-1, and they are heading to round 3 in the belief that they can make the group stages of round 4. Well, the presentation out there is for Maria Kostelanska, who has been awarded the MVP for today's match. Joined in 2017, and she makes history by being the first person to ever become an MVP for VASAS in the CEV Champions League. What a night for her, what a night for the club. We're going to leave you with some highlights. But VASAS Abuda have defeated LUKA by 3-0. They're through to the next round. Thank you for joining us. And we look forward to you joining us next time for Europe's premier champions, premier volleyball competition. Until next time, goodbye.